Medellin was infamous for its soaring homicide rates during the 1980s and 1990s, primarily due to violent clashes between drug cartels. This tumultuous period significantly shaped the city's identity and historical narrative. While Medellin has made notable improvements, the legacy of drug culture lingers, with cocaine still being sold openly in some areas. This reality underscores the ongoing challenges the city faces in overcoming its tumultuous past. Pablo Escobar is often romanticized as a Robin Hood figure by certain locals, yet it is vital to recognize the extent of his criminal activities and the suffering he inflicted. Celebrating this image obscures the reality of his violent legacy. Escobar's family connections, particularly with his brother Luis Fernando Escobar and his nurse Teresa Vergara, played crucial roles in his formative years and criminal operations. Their stories provide a glimpse into the personal dimensions of his life. Escobar's dominance over cocaine production and distribution enabled him to amass an astounding fortune, with current estimates of his wealth reaching as high as $70 billion. This wealth profoundly impacted the global drug trade. Under Escobar's leadership, the Medellin cartel controlled approximately 80% of the cocaine trade in the 1980s, contending with the rival Cali cartel. This fierce rivalry significantly influenced the dynamics of drug trafficking in Colombia. Escobar's political engagement and subsequent expulsion from Congress heightened his hostility towards government officials, resulting in a violent backlash that included the assassination of prominent political figures. The atmosphere of fear was palpable. Bounties were placed on police officers, leading civilians to betray them for monetary rewards. This fueled a dangerous cycle of violence and deepened societal distrust. Despite his unlawful activities, Escobar won favor among the impoverished by offering financial support and investing in infrastructure. This garnered him loyalty and affection from many Colombians, contrasting sharply with American perspectives. Escobar's paranoia drove him to construct a prison that ensured both security and luxury. He sought to create a haven that protected him from potential threats. Inside this prison, Escobar hosted extravagant gatherings, even inviting famous football players, illustrating his desire for control and entertainment, even while incarcerated. After escaping, Escobar adeptly continued to manage his drug empire while remaining concealed in Medellin, showcasing his remarkable ability to evade capture amid heightened scrutiny. Escobar's unpredictable behavior, including the targeted killings of cartel members, reflected his deteriorating mental state, contributing to the escalating instability within the Medellin cartel. The rivalry between the Medellin and Cali cartels intensified as Escobar retaliated against the Cali's refusal to assist in killings, sparking violent confrontations and bombings. Escobar's assaults on various institutions, including churches and embassies, highlighted his profound disregard for human life and the extensive reach of his criminal enterprises throughout his reign of terror. Escobar's indiscriminate violence resulted in widespread devastation, from bombings of public spaces to the targeting of innocent lives, underscoring his complete disregard for human life. Despite his notorious image, some mistakenly view Escobar as a Robin Hood figure, emphasizing the disconnect between public perception and the harsh reality of his brutal actions. The aftermath of Escobar's reign led to profound chaos, with 47,000 documented deaths attributed to his cartel wars, underscoring the severe societal impact of his criminal activities. Following Pablo's death, a power struggle erupted among criminal factions, perpetuating violence in Colombia. Many believed that eliminating one king only paved the way for the rise of others. Despite the violence during Escobar's reign, Medellin has experienced significant enhancements in security and stability over the years, marking a sharp contrast to its turbulent history. The situation in Mexico reflects the chaos once seen in Colombia, particularly with the arrest of El Chapo's son. Ongoing cartel activities have ignited protests and violence, revealing persistent drug-related conflicts.